is up, LEGO fans? It's your LEGO YouTubers, LEGO builders / gamers, or you know me as Josh. Now, I'm very sorry that I have not done a video for a while. I told you in our 600 subscriber special about my schedule. Things have been crazy this week. I went away for a few days and I didn't get time to do it. I was meant to do it yesterday, but I didn't get a chance. So I'm very sorry about this, but here I am right now, and I'm going to be reviewing my biggest, or mine and Alessandro's biggest Star Wars set that we have in our entire Star Wars collection. Set number 75159, the Ultimate Collector Series Death Star, aka UCS model. Now, I am very excited to review this set. Just a few things will change in the reviews. I have gotten a thing, like, it's called a lazy Sue, that I will be using from now on to show you the entire set. I will not have to move the set by myself. I will use this lazy Sue that spins around automatically, or not automatically. I have to spin it, but I don't have to get my hands in the way or whatever. I'll just have to spin it from underneath. So that's going to be a new addition to the reviews. This set has 4,016 pieces. That is a lot of pieces. Age is recommended 14 and up, and will cost 800 Australian dollars. So there will be a small little thing, like a little information plaque over on the side of the screen, where I will just show you a bit more information about the Death Star and how much it cost in American dollars, so you can check over there on the information plaque. This will also contain 25 minifigures. So this is going to be very fun to get. So we have, I'm just going to have to move this down a bit. We have R2-D2, C-3PO, Chewbacca, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Luke Skywalker, Jedi, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker again, an Imperial astromedic droid, a Death Star droid, 2 stormtroopers, 2 Death Star gunners, 2 Death Star troopers, an Imperial officer, an Imperial heavy officer, Grand Moff Tarkin, Darth Vader, 2 Royal Guards, and Emperor Palpatine. So those are the minifigures that you get in the set. Now, I am not going to be showing you all the details on the set. I am not going on the characters. I am not going to spend 10 or 20 minutes on the characters. So I'm just going to go a quick spin and show you guys all of the minifigures that come in this set. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that subscribe button, comment down below, leave a like, and let's try and get 20 likes on this video. And I just want to say a massive thank you for 700 subscribers. That means a lot to us. There will be a 700 subscriber special very soon, so be sure to look out for that. And you know, if you are a big Star Wars fan and LEGO fan, just hit the subscribe button so I know who the real Star Wars and LEGO fans are. So without further ado, look at the minifigures, and then we will look at the massive set that you get from this box. But just before we do, we're going to look at the back. So, a bit of damage over there off the box, but that's alright. So, these are some of the playability that you get in the set. Actually, there's tons of playability that you get in the set. So over there you can see all the compartments where you can put all your characters and all that. Over there I'll show you the actual set. You get the trash compactor, the laser moves around. You can see that you've got the where you can put Darth Vader's TIE fighter in there. You just got some other cool playable thingies, like some cannons and all that, but that's alright. I will show you guys in the when I review the actual set. So you know, it's a very good set. I'm so happy that I got it. I showed you a unboxing video. I showed you a video on all the compartments and all that. It wasn't the best, but here I'm going to show you compartment to compartment and show you all the fun details and the minifigures. So yeah, be sure to go check out those videos. Be sure to go check out our other videos that we've done on the channel so far. Let's try and get to 1,000 subscribers for Lego challenges. Yes, there will be Lego challenges coming onto the channel once we reach 1,000 subscribers. There will be tons and tons of Lego challenges that me and Alessandro will be doing. It's going to be so fun. So just smash that subscribe button. Tell all your friends, your family. It doesn't cost you anything. All it does is like one click, hit the notification button, make it go ding, and you will be notified on every single video that we do in our future. In the future of our channel. So this is an amazing channel, guys. We want to keep on doing amazing videos. We want to start doing challenges because I have some pretty amazing challenges ready and they are waiting to hit 1K. So like just freaking hit that subscribe button. So yeah, when we look at the minifigures, then we'll look at the set and hope you enjoy. So guys, you are about to see all of the minifigures that come in this set. I'm not going to say all their names because there's some creatures that I don't know their names and all that. But most of the characters I do. So I'm just going to put a small little, you know, writing thingy on top of the characters so you know who they are. And yeah, so without further ado, we'll get straight into the Okay, so you've seen all of the front details and all that. So now it's time to look at the back and the other face expressions. So, you have just seen every single minifigure that comes with the set, every buildable creature, droid, anything that's part of this set that is seen in the movies is all here, and it is an absolutely amazing character selection. I have never had, and when I mean never, I have never had this many characters in a set. And the first, like before I got this set, I was like, it will be too much just to review all these characters. But once I found this lazy suit, that's what it's called. It's helped me so much, and it's just so much easier for me to show you all the minifigures and all that, and it's just really good. Also, this is yeah, it's just a crazy amount of minifigures. It's super amazing, and yeah. So let me know what your favorite minifigures are. But yeah, it's just an amazing amount. It's just an amazing selection of characters. You get like, 3 Lukes, 2 Han Solos, 2 Imperial Guards, 2 Stormtroopers, 2 of some other like characters that are not really in any sets other than like the Death Star or something. But yeah, it's very good to have, a selection of good characters, and I think it's an absolutely amazing amount of characters that you get in this set. So that is technically all of the, that's all of the minifigures, but that's all the details and all that. I've shown you both of their faces, expressions, I've shown you all the details at the back of the characters and all that, and I think it looks very good. So without further ado, we will look at the part of the video that you've all been waiting for, the UCS, aka the Ultimate Collector Series Death Star. So without further ado, we will look at the UCS Death Star. So this is the moment you've pretty much been waiting for the entire time I was talking about the characters and all that, but this is the completed Ultimate Collector Series, aka UCS Death Star model. So there's going to be a new thing that I do from now on in my reviews, and that is going to be a 360-degree angle of the entire battle station or set, or whatever you want to call them, with the lazy suit. So it's going to be so much easier. I'm not going to have to put my hands all over the set and move it around, and you barely get to see any details or anything that I missed during the me showing you all the things. So hope you enjoyed the 360-degree angle part of the video. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the 360-degree part of the Death Star review part. So now I'm just going to take you section by section, show you all the different types of features and playability that this amazing set has, and it's a massive set as well. So hope you enjoy this part of the video. So this is the first level. Now the first level, because it's one of the smallest levels of the Death Star, it is not very... You can't really play underneath here. Although you do have one playability part that goes from all the way to the top to the bottom, and that is the elevator. So I had it on the second level before. But the elevator is the part where it goes to all 5 sections, or 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sections, sorry. There's 4 levels of this Death Star, so yeah. So over here you've got like a small little barrier, so you don't fall into the reactor, whatever it is, onto the Death Star. Then over here you've got some barrels, or whatever you call them, probably some gas type of thingies. Over here is one of the creatures that we saw in the character part of the review. And then you have some more barrels over there. So very good parts of the bottom's like, like I didn't expect them to do anything on the bottom, I mean, but then when you start getting up to the bigger levels, like you start getting wider and you get more playability. But yeah, so without further ado, let's move on to the second level, and the elevator is taking us up to the second level. So let's move on to the second level. So on the second level is bigger than the bottom level. But over here, the first part is a small little crane where you can move up and down and the claws move out. They can move out and they can go in. So just like that, it does not rotate or anything. Just move the camera a bit more on this side. So it does not rotate any way, just moves up and down, and it can go on that side, whatever. Over here is a small little, like another little elevator. So if we move that down, the other part of the elevator goes up, and I will show you what is above that if you do not have this set and you don't know. You can see that you've got a small little part over here where you can see how it moves, how it goes up and down and all that. So very smart. This does use some string, so again, string, I don't like the string on sets, but you know, it works. Over here we've got the Death Star turret, which can move all around till it decides to stop. So it can move this way, that way, up and down, and then you have some spring load shooters over there, and if you do push down, I will push down, you can see that they just fire out, just like that. And it's a very good, I think it's very good, and I really like it. Very good turret. It came out very good. And yeah, beautiful turret, and I think it's absolutely amazing. It can just the way it rotates is very good, and you can fit 2 minifigures on there. And when an X-Wing comes past, they can go pew pew, and they can blow them up. So yeah. The next part is a part that we've all seen if you've watched the Star Wars movies. I think this is in the New Hope. I swear it's in the New Hope. I'm pretty sure it's in the New Hope. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below if it is, if I am right. But we've all seen this part, the trash compactor. So you've got Luke and Han in there with the stormtrooper outfits. You've got the big red door, the big brown doors, sorry, and they can close. They can come in and they can crush everything in its way, and they can move out and in. But due to all the other rubbish, and you got Luke and Han and all the stormtrooper helmets and all that, you can't completely close them. Also, you've got the door in this on the at the back that can move in and can go and can close. So just like that, and very good. I absolutely love this part. It's very good to play with. See all the rubbish, and then you see that right at the back over here. You've got the creature that pulled down Luke under the water and rubbish and all that, and it wasn't good and all that, but you know, it's still good. Over here we've got Obi-Wan Kenobi, and you can see that, you know, this part as well, you remember when you turn down the laser, I think it was, or something. Oops, sorry. So let's pull this out. Come on. There you go. And you can just pull it up again, I think, from underneath. So there we go. Let me just pull it up from underneath, guys. And straight away goes the laser. So very good part. You got Obi-Wan with his lightsaber. You got a small little door over there where you can come in and all that, and it's very good. You can see that you've got the black flooring for the very, very deep hole all the way to the bottom of the Death Star, where you will eventually die from falling. Over here we currently have no characters, but this is where you have Luke and Leia jumping from one side of the Death Star all the way to the other, and that's where the rope is. And you got this small barrier just to make it more of the roundish type of thing. I'm glad that they added that. If they didn't add it, it would have not looked very good because you would have just had this big gap. But very happy they added that. You got the platform, so you got 1 and 2, and then higher up you got the 3 and 4. So very, very good. You can see that you've got the lights on the side of the Death Star, and those are stickers. So yeah, if you want this set, lots and lots of stickers in this set as well. But yeah, very good. You can see that you've got the red and lights and all that, whatever you want to call them, or some door traps. So you can click some buttons and all that, and you can close the doors. And that's pretty much it for the second level. So now we will move on to the next level. But also I forgot to show you, you've got some tape just over there, some tape, and then you've got some barrels back there. You've got some more little, just some more stuff, like a small little trolley. And then if you can see, you got a small ladder and then some guns over there. So I'm very sorry I did not show you that. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss anything else. We'll just go again. There's nothing for there except what I showed you. That's how the door opens for the trash compactor. So all you have to do is just push it down and that will close by like that. The turret, as I said before, nothing at the back there. You got some other spring load shooters hidden behind there just to give you some, if you lose them, you got another extra 2, so make sure you don't lose them. So yeah, that's it for the second level. So let's move on to the third level. So we are on to level 3 of the Ultimate Collector Series Death Star. I'm very sorry that this video is going longer than we usually do, but I've had to change the table around because the Death Star is so big and so wide that every time I turned it with the lasers and all the pieces, it always hit the wall and they just fall apart. So I had to move it like this. So now you just have the table like this, but it's still good. So this is level 3. So the first thing you see, obviously, the first thing they have to add on the Death Star is the laser. And also the laser, this laser is a bit different because instead of blowing up planets, it warns you about hitting the subscribe button. So I mean, just hit it and the Death Star won't do anything. I mean, like, you know, it's only Lego, but it's still a dangerous weapon. It still looks very bad and still looks like it's ready to destroy something. So yeah, it might destroy our channel, I don't know. So please hit the subscribe button so this beautiful and big scary grey bowling ball thing doesn't destroy the channel or even the rest of my Legos, because I won't be able to review anything. So that's only a joke, but you know, just to give it more details, you know what I mean. Yeah. So yeah, he's warning you guys, hit the subscribe button. So obviously you have the dish, why was I gonna say satellite? This is not even a satellite. The laser dish. So it's a very, very neat build. I actually enjoyed building, even though you had to build like the same thing like 20 times. I think it was 20 times you had to build like the same thing. It was still a very great build, and I enjoyed building the laser. In fact, it's actually a pretty big type of laser. I'm gonna move it forward now. Over here you can see that you can, well, I gotta turn it up a bit, hang on guys. So the laser moves up and you can turn that around, and I will show you how that is turning. It's not magic guys, so yeah. Let's move on closer so you can see what the Death Star dish is built on. The Death Star laser dish is built on. So move it a bit closer and you can see all the things that you need to build properly to make the laser turn, go up and down. But it's still pretty good. You can see that you got your minifigures in there. I guess he wanted the subscribe. He wanted you guys to hit the subscribe button and he fell through the glass. That's sad. Moving on, you've got some barrels over here, and you've got the little droid R2-D2. I will show you the other side after. Over here is your timeout room or detention area, where they put Princess Leia after she saw Endor. No, not Endor. What's the planet called again? I can't remember the planet. It wasn't Endor. It was a home planet. I can't remember what it was called. Alderaan. Yes. When she saw Alderaan blow up into billions of pieces. So I'll show you what it looks like when I get up to the fourth level. Sorry, I am on the third level. So you got this big black box. Look, this is gonna be the first thing I disagree with this set. Is this black box. It's just a big fat black box that doesn't match with the actual thing. It's just a box. I mean, like, it's still good, don't get me wrong, because they've added like the main parts of the, like, if you watch the movie and the Death Star, you'd obviously see this part when Luke went to go save Princess Leia. It's still pretty good. So you got like a small little droid over here that, I don't know what it done to Princess Leia, but it gave her like an injection or something. You've got Chewbacca over here, you've got an officer and Luke. Then you got some control areas here, so you got like a, and then above here, which I will show you, is a small little camera that can turn all around. And look at that camera, guys, it's watching you. It's saying, please subscribe to the channel. That's what all those say. All of those glass pieces say subscribe to the channel. So, you know, this moves all the way in, all the way out. Very good. So you can always pretend that, you know, you can hide the camera so they don't see, and then you can, you know, get them caught and then they all go into the jail or into the detention area together. So very good. I'm going to move us closer to it because, I mean, we have to see more. Sorry, Luke, you're going to have to get out of the way, man. Right at the back, you can see that there is like the row that keeps going all the way back. That is a sticker, so you can see a tiny dot all the way at the back. The white one, that is a sticker. You can see that it's shiny. So that's my reflection. And you can see that's obviously a sticker. You've got some red pieces along the floor. And then you can see that you got that small little thingy which you can turn. And that goes in, and you can fall into the trash compactor, like what they done when all the stormtroopers came barging in with just a bunch of blasters and all that, and they started shooting everywhere. And Chewbacca or Princess Leia or Luke, whoever, sorry, they took something down, and then they all fell into the trash compactor, and that's when they thought their lives were over. And then that just goes back like that, and yeah. Over here, you've got another thingy which opens, and that's the gate where Princess Leia is put in a detention area, and it looks like, I'm guessing that's some type of bed. You can see the thing that they had to make to put it down and up, so that's what it looks like. Close that. And then I think this is my favorite part of this set. Emperor Palpatine's throne room. So you have, there's a lot of things about this part that it's very cool. So you can see up here you've got Emperor Palpatine with himself, with the steps, the stairs or whatever, and then you got these areas which look very, very nice. I will show you that. I'm just going to take it off the stand. That's what it looks like, guys. You got the window right at the back, which is facing, I will be showing you that soon if I haven't already. But that's like the very cool part, and I really like how that came out. I'm super happy. You can see that you got Emperor Palpatine sitting on his throne, which looks very, very nice, and without his lightning, you can turn him all the way around. So very good. You got the guards on each side. You've got Darth Vader doing a showdown with Luke. Then you got the small little holes, so I'm just gonna pull it up again. You got the 2 holes on each side, so you can play that scene when Darth Vader chucks Emperor Palpatine down all the way and falls all the way to the bottom of the Death Star. That's what I know, obviously. That's what we know, I think. I don't know what happened when Emperor Palpatine fell down there. He did show up in The Rise of Skywalker, but that was a clone of Emperor Palpatine, so, yeah. So over here, you can see that you got on the small stand, and I was actually watching the movie this morning, but this is from Death Star 2, I think. I could swear this was from the Death Star 2, because I can't remember Emperor Palpatine, you know, in the throne room in the Death Star 1, which is this one. I can remember the Death Star 2. But anyway, it's still good, and then you can just drop that down, or you can go whichever way, and you can, you know, just break it. So like when Darth Vader threw his lightsaber and hit one of them, it fell. So very good. I actually really like the idea, and just the entire area is just big, and it's very good for the thing. So good job on that. The last part that there is on the 3rd floor is the hangar. So very cool about this hangar is you've got obviously the hangar above under there, but you've also got Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. So I'll show you that in a later. So that's what it looks like so far. So I'll show you that later, guys. Don't worry about that. That's the hangar over there. Small little hole, which actually I'm gonna bring this up. Elevator. Sorry about the noise in the background. That is the blinds with the wind, because we have some strong wind here. That's alright. So that's the hangar. That's what we can put the TIE Fighter on and all that. You got some arrows over there with Han Solo. And then this gate opens all the way like that. And automatically just closes like that. You got a small little area over there. You can see the Lego YouTube play button that we made customly. And then you can see you got the elevator over there. I did leave it on the 2nd floor. I don't know why. But that is. And then you can see the window piece for Emperor Palpatine's throne room, and you can see the back of the throne over there. So just some really good things, and absolutely amazing for the 3rd floor. So I think you guys are waiting for the last floor, so let's get straight into the last floor. So this is the final level for the Ultimate Collector Series Death Star. So you can see the first like section that we are looking at is where you can see that where Princess Leia sees her home planet Alderaan sadly blow up into billions of pieces. And Alderaan is like, I don't know, 30 times bigger than the Death Star. I mean, Death Star is like, compared to like a planet, it's very small. Death Star is very small, but small things come in good packages. Right, is that what I think that's what it means. Small things come in good packages. Well, this thing is small, and it came with a very strong and powerful weapon connected to it. So, you can obviously see here, you can see that there is a photo of Alderaan, and on the other side is a photo of all the stuff that the Death Star needs to prepare for its fire onto the planet. Over here is what moves the Death Star, and it can, when you turn it, it moves up and down. So that's what it looks like, and you can see I just put Princess Leia there looking at it. And then over here is just a thing that turns all the way around. Moving on to the next area is where we can see the droids and all that. So on this side, you've got some tools. You've got a small little magnifying glass over here with a small table. Sorry guys, I keep moving the table. Over here, I don't know what those are for. I'm pretty sure that's where they put the stormtrooper helmets once they are completed building the stormtrooper helmets. So I'm gonna bring this up, and I'm pretty sure it's bringing it up. So over here is a small little nozzle, not nozzle, a small little piece where you can turn, and it's almost up. I'm sorry about the camera moving, and that's what brings the elevator up. Over here, I'm just gonna move it a bit more. So you got the small little things for the stormtrooper helmet. You can see that you got the mouse droid. You got C-3PO on the stand, and then you got the other droid. And then there's a small little nozzle piece. I'm gonna show you quickly. If you can see right above or below where C-3PO's thing is, which actually moves where you put Darth Vader's TIE fighter on. So very cool, and I absolutely love it. Next is the turrets. Now the turrets are very cool. You can see that you got this piece, and when you turn them, both of the turrets move, and because of the Death Star being on this piece, that's the lazy Sue, the whole thing moves when I move it, so I'm gonna have to hold it. But that's what it does. They move down. Sorry, Stormtrooper hit you in the head. These move up and down like this, so they can move all the way up, all the way down, again, all the way up, all the way down. Stormtroopers, if you can see, no, I'm pretty sure you guys are not going to be able to see that. There's a small little hole so the mouse droid can go through. And I like the turrets like that. Last section for the top and the entire Death Star is the meeting area. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 chairs, and you've got Grand Moff Tarkin, you've got an officer, and you've got just a bunch of other chairs. You've got some barrels on each side, and then I don't know what those are meant to be. But yeah. But that is pretty much the entire Death Star completed. And it took me roughly around, oh god, 3 days? About 3 days. And that is a 4,016 piece set. Absolutely gigantic. It's an absolutely massive set. Look at this. I mean, this thing is absolutely heavy. This is a really heavy set. I think it's about, I don't know, close to 7, no, not 7. 7 seems too heavy. I'm going to say about 4 kilos. I reckon it'll pass as a 4 kilo set. It's very heavy. And just, it's because of, you know, how much stuff they've added on just one thing. Like, you have one platform, on another platform, on another platform, on another platform, and then you have all these things to just make it heavier. And it's like, you got to be very careful. It's not like a set that, you know, like the Tansiv 4. I can hold that with one hand. You need 2 hands. You can't hold this with one hand. And it's because it's big, plus it's heavy. And if you hold it with one hand, it's going to go all over the floor. So you don't want that, obviously, because you want this thing to be extra safe. And it's $800, so I'm pretty sure you don't want to lose any pieces or anything. So that's it. So I'm going to show you the TIE Fighter quickly, then we'll rate the set, and then we will end the video from there. It's been a very long video, so sorry about that, but let's look at the TIE Fighter very quickly. So it's finally come to the end of this video. So another thing that Alessandro's decided to do from now on, instead of doing like what I've been doing, the 5 out of 5 Lego bricks, I'm going to do a thumbs up as well, just so it's easier for me. So I'm going to give this set a 4 out of 5 thumbs up. Now also, before I end this video, I also forgot, I told you in the unboxing video that I will be showing you the booklet. So that is what the booklet looks like. Not like it, but that's the box of it. But this is what the mega booklet looks like. So I'm going to get the page 1 up. So that's what the page 1 looks like. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to put it on my bed. And then, oh god, this book is so heavy. That's what page 2 looks like. That's what page 3 looks like. There's a lot of information about this set, and I love that about it and about the book. That's what page 4 looks like. And then 5. And I'm pretty sure there's like a few other pages part of this. Oh god. When I say a bit, I think there's more. Oh, I'm damaging the book. Ugh. Sorry about that, guys. I think 6 I said. This is page 6. Page 7. If you wanted to see a video on just the booklet, I can do that for you guys, but let me know in the comments if you want me to just show you just the book itself. That's one book, so that's the graphic designer. I don't know his name. Or Jacob, that's his name. So thank you, Jacob. You have made some very amazing characters, or designed some very amazing. So that was one of the scenes. That's how the Death Star actually looked like when they were filming the movie. Can't you believe it? It's just a piece of crap. This is the art director. So this is Williams. And then they just give you some more information about the Death Star itself. And then the last page is for the information. So there's tons of information. This is like reading a book, is the characters. So let me know in the comments if you want to see just an entire, video on me showing you the book. And also I forgot to show you, that is the back of the book. So very, very special book. You don't want to lose that. But yeah. So that's all for the video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to smash that subscribe button through the roof. Kick that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Throw a Lego at the subscribe button. Just hit the thing. It doesn't cost you anything. It takes like 1 second. All you have to do is just kick, smash, throw a Lego or whatever you want at the subscribe button. Hit post notifications so you'll be notified every time we do a Lego video. Be sure to get us to 1,000 subscribers for Lego challenges. Don't know, but I have some ideas and I think you guys are going to like them. So if you want to see them, let me know in the comments. And until the next video I do, may the Force be with you. Peace out and bye-bye. I don't know how to do that. You know what? I don't know how to do that. I have to work on that, alright? So, peace out guys and bye-bye. So here is the Darth Vader's TIE Fighter. So it's almost like Darth Vader's TIE Fighter from Darth Vader's castle, except there's a bit different. The shape is a bit different and all that. There's just there's a bit of less detail and all that. The wings are a bit different compared to that. As you can see, there's some holes on there and all that. The back is very high, as you can see. There is an interior as well, so wings are the same. It's just a very cute build. Then you got some red over there. It would have been good if they added green, because that's what the TIE fighters shoot out, and I don't understand why they keep making TIE fighters and instead of adding green they add red stud shooters. Like, I don't know why. You can always replace them. They're not that serious, but just to make it look a bit more like a TIE fighter, it's good. Could you imagine if they added the laser on the Death Star red? That looked crap. So But, you know, it can be a quick fix. All you need is just 2 studs and, you know, it'll just look fine. But it still looks good. And then all you have to do to get into the interior is just open that up and voila. Nothing. There's no, you know, no control panels or anything. All you have to do is just slide Darth Vader in. And, yeah, ready for fighting. So, yeah, that's a quick, you know, look at I've been talking so much of Darth Vader's TIE fighter. So very good build. It fits perfectly into the Death Star. I mean, you can probably fit 2 of them, but yeah, so that's it for that. So now it is time to rate the set and finally end it.